A little over 4 years ago, I bought this truck with the intentions of slamming it and terrorizing the streets. As a typical 17-year-old would, I straight piped the exhaust and slammed it on the ground for as cheap as I possibly could. I then proceeded to modify it cosmetically over the years until I finally decided at 19 to chop up the frame and put it on air suspension. But I wanted more. So about a year ago, I took it into my garage and cut the back end of the frame off and built custom frame rails to bolt a S13 240SX rear subframe, and I boosted the factory single cam KA24E engine. I've learned many skills through modifying this truck over the years, and I've met a lot of friends along the way, and today marks the day that I drive it for the first time in its newest form. This is the story of my 1992 Nissan D21. Alright guys, today's day I've been long awaiting because I finally got a new brake caliper. My old brake caliper, which is this red one here, I actually found out that the threads, you definitely can't see this, are stripped, so that's unfortunate. This is 300ZX brakes, come in two different sizes. This one's a 30mm rotor thickness, so like this spacing, and this one is a 28 or 26 or something like that. So I went bigger. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really make a difference because my calipers or my rotors are the same. I did go ahead and install it on this side, but I do need to go ahead and pull it back off and compress these pistons because I can't fit the pads in here. So once I do that, I will be able to get this whole thing installed, bled, and hopefully we will be able to go on the first drive today, Lord willing. Alright, so I guess I can give you guys a basic rundown on how I have it set up. I have Nissan hardbody drop knuckles, and I have Toyota pickup truck hubs from like a 90s model Toyota pickup. Mazda MPV brake rotors, which are, I believe, measured out to be like 320 mil by like 26 or something like that. Yeah. 26mm thickness, and I think it's 320 diameter. And then of course I have the 300ZX calipers, which bolt straight up. However, I did have to make a custom little spacer there. I can do an in-depth video if anyone's interested, but it's just a setup that I kind of figured I would try out because I wanted big brakes on this thing and I like the way that these look, so just figured might as well try it, right? Alright y'all, got the brakes bled. Had my dad come out here and help me. This one is working and it's good. He says the pedal feels good. He was the one pumping. So now we just gotta move this mess and get my truck down, and then we can pull it out and take it for a test drive. So let's move this mess. Alright, let's get to the first drive. What?
That frame's on the ground.
Oh. I didn't even make it out of the house and I got beached on the driveway. y'all, first drive, got Dad behind me in the Bell, and I guess we're fixing to head out, fixing to roll out. Let's see if this thing blows up. I got no doors, I'm going Jeep mode. My alignment's very bad. Got some pep to it. I should probably slow down. Probably check and see if things are loose or not. No smoke, no nothing like that. Your thoughts, Bo?
How's it rolling?
It's good. I caught myself going a little faster than I thought I would be going, but you barely get at the gas and it takes off. Yeah? That's what's up. He said he could hear the whistle. I'll probably take this stuff off. Alright, well, I guess let's just go for a little roam down the road. I should probably put my GoPro up. Not overheating, nothing smells like it's on fire, so I guess, I don't know, I'll probably put the camera down for this one. Alright, what's going on, y'all? I'm back out here again. The last clip y'all saw was, I think, like 2 days ago at this point, and it was after the first drive. I didn't really get to record much on my GoPro, at least, because, or at all, really, because I was just kind of trying to shake it down, and I really didn't want to, like, be distracted by trying to record and then, like, miss something, and then God knows what would happen. But anyways, I took it for a drive. I did a couple little light pulls. I wish I would have recorded it. It was honestly really fun. This thing kind of pulls, like, it's a lot quicker now than it used to be. But my dad was riding with me, and in Jeep mode, of course, he was concerned that there was no seat belts or doors, but, you know, it is what it is. Anywho, but I noticed that there was, like, a bit of a boost, or not a boost leak. There's a boost leak at some point, and that's because I have a fitting drilled in here and it's not plugged off, but it was making, my dad told me that he said it was making like 7 pounds of boost, which is obviously not right. And I know this thing's probably not boost creeping because it's, you know, it's not making like a ton of power or anything like that. So I can't imagine it's boost creeping unless my wastegate's stuck shut. I don't know. I'm rambling, but basically what I'm doing now is trying to get a better wastegate reference. So this is my turbo here. And honestly, y'all, if I could recommend anything to you, don't buy cheap turbos. This one's kind of just like, it was for mock-up, but it works, you know, and it's brand new almost. Like, it literally only has like 2-3 runs on it, so it's like, you know, why would I spend the money on getting a newer one, or like a better one right now at least, because I'm just putting around. But anyways, this was like stripped out in there, and it was like stuck in there, so I had to like use a screw extractor to get that out. But I got it out, so I'm going to run my wastegate reference off of this. Hopefully we can get a more accurate reading. Now, the wastegate I did buy came with a 5 and a 10-pound spring. So there's likely a chance that the 10-pound spring is in there. I couldn't really tell when I first, you know, put it together. I honestly might be able to see if there's like a number on the spring or whatever, but I think I might have the 10-pound spring in there because it was pulling, and it was pulling like pretty good. Yeah, so basically we're just tightening some things up, fixing some leaks, some issues. I don't know if my fuel pressure regulator is really working right, because I did see it kind of lean out when I was going into boost. Like, it went up to like 16 point something or another when I was going into boost. So not 100% sure what that's all about, but I'm just going to fix the issues that I know of right now. Maybe try to pull my wastegate and see if I can figure out what spring's in there or what. But yeah, essentially that's what we're doing today, is just kind of like fixing some problems, fixing some issues, and figured I'd whip out the camera and record for y'all, because honestly, y'all, let me keep it real. I've been really struggling with motivation recently. It's not easy to get out here and start working on stuff, especially when you don't know, like, am I going to post this video and is it going to, you know, do numbers, or am I just going to post it and it's going to do nothing? At the end of the day, I hear a lot of people that are successful on YouTube say it's all about consistency and being consistent, getting out here, making videos, and that's what it's all about, y'all. And if you take anything away from this, it's that you should just keep hitting it hard every day, keep trying your best. You know, some days are slow, some days are fast, some days are, you know, pretty scary, but just got to keep pushing forward and keep doing the best you can with what you got. I don't have a whole lot here. I mean, I'm in my parents' garage and I'm working on my truck with limited tools, but I still have the opportunity to get out here and do stuff, so that's what I'm going to do. So, sob story over, or I guess not sob story, but motivational speech over. Let's get to working on this. So if we look on their website, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, it says 5 psi spring, outer diameter 29 millimeters, and then their 10 psi spring has a 44 millimeter outside. So I had a 10 psi spring on my wastegate, so yeah, that's why I was making 7 pounds of boost. It did pull at 5, so you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm still excited to drive this thing, but yeah, I definitely don't want to be making 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds of boost. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this 29 mil spring. And just to verify, actually, let me grab a tape measure. Actually, 29 mil. Yep, that one is right on the money. 29 millimeters. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that one in because I'm not trying to blow my engine up. I can't believe that I almost made 10 pounds. Now we just gotta get the turbo compressor housing back on with our fitting in it. And then I actually think I'll probably need to pull that intercooler piping right here off because I have that hole drilled in it. So I'll probably need to go ahead and remove that. So not quite yet, but eventually we will get that on. Alright, so this is how not to seal a hole in your intercooler piping. But, however, this is how I'm going to, because I couldn't be bothered to weld it back shut. I tried, and I failed, so this thing is getting the good old aluminum tape treatment. But not just one layer of aluminum tape. This bad boy is getting 3 layers of aluminum tape. And 1 singular strip of duct tape. And I'm doing this all because I don't hate myself and I do not want to weld aluminum today. I don't really feel like it. So, what are we doing? We're fixing it the ghetto way. But sometimes the ghetto way is the only way. Look at that. Look at that. It almost looks factory. It almost looks like that's how Nissan would have produced it from the factory. I can't even tell where the hole is. I think it's right there, though. I don't know if I can see that or not, but yes, that's right. 3 layers of aluminum tape and a single layer of duct tape. I hope this holds up to 5 pounds of boost. If not, I'm going to be very upset. But nonetheless, we got it, and we sealed it for now. Alright, y'all. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but another day. Got our vacuum line situation very ghetto-ly rigged up, but I think it should work. We have a wastegate reference. We're good there. We get rid of all these tools, and then we should be able to roll out. I moved everything out of the way, so hopefully we're good. Let's see if we make any improvements today. This thing's looking sick. It looks like a go-kart. There's really just nothing really to it. I also have my parking brake here. Let's throw this in the passenger seat. Gonna probably let it warm up some too. I'll probably just sit in here for a minute and I'll get back to y'all when it warms up. Alright, and the GoPro battery is fully charged today, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Out while I'm driving, that's gonna really suck because I have no doors. So let's just hope and pray that it doesn't. I'm gonna move this package though. Alright. Let's do it.
Sure. I'll wait for this car.
This probably looks so strange to the average civilian.
Ooh,
He is not in the mood.
He does not want nothing to do with this.
Any children? No, we're good. Okay. Shut off, it didn't pop, so I think we're good. Now trying to turn around is going to be fun.
Are you going to turn around right here?
Yes, I'm going to do a 3-point turn. I think I was looking, dude. This person's driveway, I've used it so many times in my ownership of this truck. Do we do it 4-point? No, we're good.
Maybe it's something to say.
Alright y'all, I just realized I didn't film an outro for this video, so this is going to be it. We got a lot more stuff coming out on this truck. It's not that this isn't the end, just because I'm driving it. This isn't the end. We're going to reassemble it, we're going to paint it, and we are going to be upgrading the fuel system in the near future. I already have some ideas of what I want to do, as well as some other videos planned in the background. We also have the tan truck on the back burner for right now, but we're eventually going to get back on that and keep rebuilding the motor, throw it in, and see if we can get this thing running for cheap. So if you didn't watch that video, I'll put it somewhere up here, but if you did, then thank you. And if that is what led you to this video, then I hope you enjoyed this one. You know, two different little flavors going on, you know, tan truck, the lifted truck, you know, the flatbed, the, you know, off-road type of deal, and then also we got like street trucks that are like dropped and lower. It's just what I like, you know. I'm just making videos and stuff that is cool to me, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever you want. I don't care. If you want to leave a hate comment, then my mom watches, so just be careful what you say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.